You ready, Aquarius? Because this reading is all about you. This is your weekly astrology tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is a week ahead glimpse at the energies that Aquarius energy, that as an Aquarius you'll be dealing with. Now this is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. It's the Aquarian energy. And so I encourage you to check out your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign every week, because the energies are impacting you, so you might as well know about them. There's always an extended reading, and that's really a deep dive look into where we started out with the messages here. And that link is right below. If you really love this video, show that you love it by liking the video and then sharing it on your social media platforms. And of course, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Help Born Without Boundaries grow. And also ring that bell and hit all notifications so you know when I upload. I upload all of your favorite content between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Pacific time. That is between 11 a.m. and 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And all the things in between, Tuesday through Friday. So your content, Aquarius, always comes out every single, Lord, don't help me get this wrong. I know, Wednesday, every single Wednesday, along with Capricorn and Pisces. So I knew I had to talk to you guys first. I just knew there's such an energy here floating around me. Aquarius, let's go. We're going to start out with general energies, guys. And then as we move into the reading, I'm going to break it out into career, love, and money. Because career is different than money. It is. Okay, so it started out upright, right? And then it flipped upside down. So, in other words, you're coming out of a state of solitude. Now, solitude could have been selective, right? You could have chosen to be alone for a while because you wanted to be. You could have been isolated because you were in the middle of making a project or doing something that was important to you. Whatever it is, there is a sense of having been isolated and now coming out of that. So connecting to maybe new people, different people, just connecting in general. This could be a very special connection for some of you. You're not going to be alone anymore. Right? This is a beautiful sense of, oh my God, coming together. Okay. Oh, I heard it, man. I heard that. You heard it. I heard it. Coming together. So no more, solitude isn't necessarily loneliness. But I will say, if you have been lonely, no more loneliness, Aquarius. You can say goodbye to that. Yeah. Then we have third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is being able to see the unseen, right? Illuminating what your psyche, it's like your psychic eye. Ultimately, this could be that you're starting to see through things or understand something that is about to happen. So you can feel something starting to grow and trust it because it is. How about that? Aquarius. Power. This is something that will invigorate you. It will establish you as confident. It will give confidence to you. Yeah. This is more personal. Like I'm thinking, oh, this is leadership. This is how they're seen. It's not even about that. Because it could be all that. But it's not even about that. You know what it's about? It's about realizing your power. It's almost like, especially with the third eye chakra there, realizing that, oh my God, the work that I have done is actually real. Like especially if you've been working hard on manifestations, prayer, meditation, Aquarius, this is going to blow you away. You're going to see the magic of manifestation, the power of faith and connecting with energies and the flow of energies. You're actually going to get to witness it coming to fruition in your life. God, I wish I was there to see it happen. I really do. I really do, because this is a special moment. You have power, and I will say, it could be an awakening of your psychic power, of your psychic knowing, your psychic understanding. These cards might not have anything else to tell me. Yes, they do. Material and spiritual prosperity. The fact that the two of them are on the same card means that there's a connection between the two. Just like Einstein discovered E equals MC squared. Hold on. So, material and spiritual prosperity. Now, listen, I want to be as psyched as you, right? I'm right there with you, man. But let's focus for a second on spiritual prosperity. What does that mean? Because we get the material part, right? Like, we understand that. Money, 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 money. And we'll get into specifics, right? But what is the spirit? What is spiritual prosperity? It's connection to God. I'm going to say the G word. A lot of people are afraid to say it. No, it's connection to God. It's a wholeness with self and God. It's connection between the two. It's the union, right? But it's also a sense of really feeling empowered with what being spiritual is, with our connection to spirit, and how there is a connection between material and spiritual prosperity. Like I was saying, Einstein, couldn't pronounce his name, but Einstein proved that there was a relationship. He wrote out the famous formula, E equals MC squared. It's so short. It's so cute. Even like silly, not scientific people like me can memorize it. So easy. But it wasn't easy to come by. It wasn't easy to discover. E equals MC squared. He proved that there is a relationship between energy and matter. Right? And that spiritual prosperity is owning that abundance. It's spiritually being able to have that connection in your hand. We're not scientists. We don't have to be scientists. We don't have to be in a lab. You just connecting with your own energy and allowing it to connect to other energies is developing something into being. And that is the prosperity that you're seeing. It's bigger than just having money plop in your lap or getting a gift that you wanted. It's so much bigger because you're seeing the connection between this, what's here, concept, and reality. You're seeing it become real, right? And Libra got this energy too, so I think there's some big connection with air signs right now. You know, it's a very similar energy. Like maybe watch the Libra video. Dreams become reality. And it's because of that bridge that is spirituality that your dreams are becoming reality. And it's not about dreams. You have been working on this. This is manifesting. And there's not like I have the power, freaking He-Man shit. No, Aquarius. It's almost humbled in the presence of this deep truth. Because there were a lot of times when you probably sat in solitude and thought, what the fuck am I doing? Why do I believe this? I keep manifesting, nothing is happening. You know, you really withstood doubt. You know, you weathered the storm of doubt. And maybe even in some ways, lack of faith. You weathered that storm. And there's such a precious, I'm going to cry, feeling about the strength that you've developed in the understanding and in the understanding that you were right for not giving up. You were right for believing when it didn't make sense. You were right to keep working on it and perfecting. Let me get this straight. You were in perfecting your abilities to manifest. You were right. And there's such a lack, there's such a humility, there's such a lack of, I was right. There's just joy. It's just such a greater gift, Aquarius. Just joy. How about that? How about joy? New life. I know Spirit just sits here and listens to me. New life. You're waking up, cracking out of that eggshell. The beauty of this new life. You know why it's a new life? Because it's a new you. When you change, everything else does too. What are you waking up to? What's Aquarius waking up to? Well, prosperity and spiritual and unfinished symphony. Unfinished symphony. Oh, I see the vibe. I understand why Libra was... See, you know what the unfinished symphony is? The need for harmony. So there's some connection here to partnership. And I know, especially for those of you who have spent a long time alone, it's not easy for Aquarius to connect. It's not easy to figure out how to accept your own emotions, right? And let yourself be vulnerable. Love is more a concept for Aquariuses, and that's okay. It's okay, because that's where it sits with you. You take it very seriously, and you do love. But there is this energy of, you were looking. Who is going to be my harmony part? Or who am I going to harmonize with? You know, a symphony isn't a symphony without multiple players. You don't have a symphony sitting alone by yourself. And that's why you're coming out of solitude. Somebody has heard your call. Aquarius. Now, this could be somebody adopting your proposal. This could be somebody coming out to represent you. It doesn't have to be just relationship. What I'm saying is your vibration has reached its match. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups here. This is somebody who doesn't open up easily, who doesn't easily show his emotions, but he's got a lot of them. And this is Six of Cups here. So this is somebody from your past. So this very well could be somebody from your past just coming back into your life. Or, it's kind of blatant. I don't want to read too much into it. They're in your network. They may be your friend, or you may have met them through a friend. This could be a connection, bringing the two of you together. That's pretty blunt, huh? Who is this person that completes you? Them. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, from your past, it seems like maybe you already know them or you've met them before. They may not be somebody that you've dated before. They may not be an ex. They may not be somebody that you've connected with before. But it's almost like, in some ways you have. It's almost like this could be like, say you sent a proposal into somebody and they overlooked it, right? You sent an application and they just put it in their filing cabinet. That's what it means, the Six of Cups energy here, is that there is a past, like, passing between the two of you, but it never came to be, right? But now it is. So through some sort of network connection, mutual friends or whatever, I'll tell you right now, the two of you would never have connected without the help from friends. It's like you needed it. You needed that kind of bridge, right? Like I was talking about before. And that's what spirit builds, right? The bridge. And in this moment of friendship, there's a lot of Aquarian energy because of that full moon that we recently experienced. Double Aquarian full moons, right? This Leo season was crazy. It was really interesting how that happened. There's such a chain of, we need connection. We need connection, which friendship is so important right now. And so much is working through others. And yeah, you're part of that chain. Believe me, it's not just somebody doing kindness for you. You're doing kindness for other people too. There's a constant ebb and flow. It's a give and take. It's a two-way street, right? But yeah, there's some sort of connections here coming through friends, and you needed it. That's why the card is here. It's almost like you needed somebody to deliver messages for you, or to say, hey, look at this person again. You might want to play this demo tape again. You might want to read this application again. Have you heard of this person? I know they sent their resume to you. Oh, well, check them out again. I just want you to look them over. I think that there's somebody that you don't want to miss. And it's almost like you needed that in between. Because the two of you can get very much, this energy of the two of you can get, it's not that you don't want connection, but it can get very much sort of isolated, self-isolated, right? And find yourself in a kind of kerfuffle, is what I call it, of not knowing how to connect. Not that you don't want to connect, but you don't know how to connect. And so you need that little bit of help from somebody that you trust. From somebody that you both trust, a mutual connection. It's almost like they're the conduit of spirit right now. A low battery warning on my Mac. Just what I need, right? I'll tell you guys, all these electronics, I'm being called over here. I got to get these moon cards out. Aquarius. I'm about to pull Surrender to the Divine. That's what it wanted to tell me. Surrender to the Divine. Just give it over to God. Full moon. You're a full moon. Cast it away. God, please do what you will. Be bold and make the first move. Meaning, just show. Demonstrate. It was necessary for you to demonstrate. Let this person see that you're still interested. Don't be like, oh, no, you passed over my application. I have another job now. That's bullshit. Cut that crap out. That's pride, and it's self-defeating. This is like, yeah, I've always wanted to talk to you. Can we have a conversation? Show your enthusiasm. You don't have to come out and, if it's romantic, propose marriage. Fuck. But just smile. Because you want to. That's kind of what it is. Take the first step. Even if it is telling a friend of the friend, telling the connection, I'm interested. Aquarius represents truth. So tell the truth. Living in the truth gets you a hell of a lot farther than living in lies. Let's break this energy up. Can you tell me what's going on with Aquarius for career, please? Aquarius for career, please. It kind of got stuffy. Kind of got boring. Maybe things just weren't going anywhere. I don't know, humdrum. Kind of a feeling like that. You felt like things just weren't prospering the way that you wanted to. Even if you're rich, even if things were going well, there kind of felt like you were missing something in your career. Well, what were they missing? What were they missing? Maybe needed somebody to spice it up, huh? Well, what were they missing? Aquarius career. You didn't know what you were missing. You knew something was missing, but all the information was there. Or maybe you were looking for something in terms of your career, but you couldn't make the connection. What is this connection that wasn't... Oh, Ten of Swords. Something that you had to give up, something that you had to end. Maybe not ending the full career, but there was just something that you needed to release and let go when it came to career. And there's Scorpio. There was an ending here. something that have to do with your career. Like letting go. Maybe facing the worst to know that you could handle it. Thinking that you'd lost everything and resurrecting from that. Almost like you didn't know how you'd come back from this. But you will. But you will. Let's see with money. Okay, so this is 9 of Cups in reverse, which means there was disappointment in finances. Maybe a loss of finances, or you weren't, at the very least, it's not that you didn't have any money, it's that there was a disappointment, a loss. Finances weren't coming in the way that you wanted them to, or that you thought that they should. So there could be some financial unrest here. Something about disinterest, or somebody not looking at something, maybe somebody not taking responsibility for something, right? I feel like this is something that you didn't want to see, something that was going on that you didn't want to see, not wanting to admit that you were unhappy or unpleased, or not feeling like you had a right to feel like you were not happy or pleased with the way that the financial situation, something with finances, was working out. Finances, money for Aquarius. What is all this? We will resolve all these issues over in the extended, so I hope you guys will join me. Almost like something was being forced down your throat. We were trying to think about it. You were trying to like make sense of it, but you couldn't, because something here just didn't set right with you. We're going to dig deeper into that. Let's go into love. 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 Your world's about to change with love. The old you or your old experiences with love, they over. They over. Your world's about, 7 of Cups, you're about to have options. And you're about to have passion. Almost confusion. Like, how did this happen? How did this come about? All of a sudden I'm being whisked away. All of a sudden I feel something again. It could be confusion in that you feel something again, or that you see you have options. Could be many options on the table, and you're just playing the field. You're getting back into it. You're kind of like you it's like there's a stirring inside of you again. I'm gonna ask quickly, Spirit, for what? What's this stirring inside of Aquarius for love? What is this? What's the stirring for love? It's destiny, and it's a new beginning. Maybe you don't know what to do, but you sure as hell know it's for you. Let's get into the extended. I can't wait. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you over there.